broken a few times in the past. It never lasts as strong as it used to. It don't feel as good as.
Hi everyone, so I hope you're all okay. Welcome back to my channel. So if you watched my February vlog, you would see that I said I wanted to start something called Tiwa Talks, which is a lot more personal. I'll be speaking on life experiences, love, relationships, friendships, university, education, career, and a lot more. On Twitter, I put a poll and I basically said, what would you guys like to see on my YouTube channel? I put 3 options. So I put fashion, I put beauty, and life experiences. Fashion got a percentage of 25%. Beauty got 6%, I'm not really surprised, and life experiences got 69%, and I was really shocked because I was like, whoa, you guys actually want to know about me. I talk so much that I'm just like, okay, I don't know if you guys are ready for this talking, but I think you guys probably saw the girl talk, so you were really interested, and it was very chilled out, so I thought it would be a nice thing to do on my channel. So Tiwa Talks is going to be very personal, and once I uploaded that poll this morning, or I think it was last night, I received a DM on Twitter from a girl basically telling me a situation with her and her boyfriend. So I thought this would be quite interesting to read it to you guys. The names, if there's any names mentioned, is going to be strictly confidential, so I haven't read this at all. I literally just saw it and she said I would love if you would like to feature it in your Tiwa Talks when you're ready to do it, and I said of course, and let her know that it's going to be completely confidential, no names, no anything like that, and just strictly my opinion. I would love to hear your views on this situation that the girl has sent me. Also, if you guys have any problems or anything, just email me, or you can DM me or Snapchat me, and I'll do it in the next episode. If you have anything you want me to speak on, like being in love, boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, friendship, girlfriends, future, fashion, internships, career, education, anything, let me know and I will definitely speak on it, because I love to speak. Like literally sometimes when I'm doing fashion videos, I'm just like, oh my god, I can't talk, I literally just showing you guys the clothes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I don't want any rude comments about the person's situation, because this is something that someone is going through. So let's get started, and I hope you guys enjoy Tiwa Talks. So the girl sent me the DM and she said, hi Tiwa, I love your YouTube channel by the way, and I loved your current vlog you had up as well recently. I'm glad you're doing this Tiwa Talks, as I have a crazy scenario going on at the moment. I'm 23 years old and I've been going out with this guy for about 4 to 5 years, but he had a past before and he was known to be a player and an image guy on Instagram. I'm at uni and it's really far from where he is, and something just tells me that he's up to something and is now talking to his friends from the past who are a bad influence. He is always posting photos of us together on social media and WhatsApp, but I just don't feel that's enough. I'm in my 3rd year of university and I just want to focus and not be stressed from anyone at this time. What's your advice for me, Tiwa? God bless, and I hope your channel goes very far too. Love, Becky. First of all, I want to say you may think this is a crazy scenario, but just remember there's other people going through worse than you are. I'm not saying that it's a good thing and you should be screaming like, yay, someone's going through worse, but just remember that the troubles that you're going through, someone's going through another situation and may not have anyone to speak to, or may not be in that position of being blessed to be at university, or blessed to have a roof under their head. So altogether, just being with someone or having love around you, just remember that you're blessed for that. I just want to say that at the beginning. So you've been with him for about 4 to 5 years. That's a long time. So 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. So since you're 18, and that's kind of your prime age where you start to change and stuff. So I would say you guys were, you went together when you were immature. I don't know how old he is, but just saying on your age, I feel that as you get older, your mind changes, your mentality changes, how you act, how you look, how you speak to someone, and how you, like I said, act around someone is completely different. So you also need to think of that in his perspective as well. So he had a past before and was known to be a player and an image guy on Instagram. That word image guy and image girl that people use, I find hilarious, but we'll go into that. So the fact that you said he was known to be a player, you knew that before you got with him, and sometimes you know things before you get with someone or get into a relationship with someone, but you should kind of be like, look, I'm either going to take it or I'm going to leave it, and that was your choice to take it. It's not a bad thing, because you might have thought, you know, as he gets older, however old he is, that he would change that. But one thing I want to say is that someone may have told you that he was a player, but there's different levels of being a player. Someone can be a player by speaking to a lot of girls. Someone could be a player with maybe sleeping around with a lot of girls. And a majority, I'm telling you, 90% of girls or guys will call a guy a player just based on his looks. If a guy is attractive or good looking, or he has a lot, girls will be like, yeah, I bet he's a player, because, you know, he's handsome, he's got a lot of girls, you know, on his case. But that doesn't give you a right to judge someone. I know he's your boyfriend, but if that was in the past, it should be left in the past and not brought into your present, you know, relationship or where you guys are going in the future. He's now with you, so you have to give him that trust and be like, you know what, I trust him. If, you know, he's doing something wrong, like, God will tell me. That's basically me. If someone is doing something wrong to you, friendship, you know, family, boyfriend, whoever, if someone is doing something wrong, as I'm a Christian, I would be like, you know what, God will let me know. You want to do something now? I'm going to find out in about 2 days time, or God will let me know in a year's time. You know what I mean? God will always allow you to find out. So God will always show you signs. He will always let you know if it's right or if it's wrong. If you are religious, whatever religion, you know, you believe in, or if you're Christian, if whatever you are, just pray or just talk to someone. I know you're meant to be talking to me, but I feel like sometimes just getting down on your knees and praying and asking God, what is this? Where is this going? Is it for me? What is happening? Give me a sign. He'll allow you to see. He'll give you he'll give you a feeling to let you know this is it, or I should give this person space, or I should move on. So it's on you to be able to have that connection with God, or connection with whoever you want to have a connection with, if you're religious. But from my perspective, I would go to God, or I'd go to my mum, or go to close friends to ask them for advice on this. But you came to me, which was really, really nice. This thing about image guy and image girl, girls call guys this, girls call girls this, you know, everyone calls this, like, oh my gosh, she's an image girl because she's got Louis Vuitton and she's got her Christian lubes on Instagram. Like, if social media wasn't here, there'll be no such thing as image guy or image girl. You don't call celebrities this, but you know, you then call normal human beings that work in retail, that, you know, have office jobs, that are accountants, that, you know, go to university, you call them this, but you don't actually know them. It's just what you see, what they portray to you. Someone could be living in a cardboard box and you think they're an image guy or image girl because they have pictures. They could have taken that from someone in America and you don't know that, you know what I mean? So it's a thing that we're all humans and we all judge, but I think sometimes we have to think before we start judging people, which is really important. I judge people, you judge people, we all judge people, you know what I mean? And it's just something that we do, and it's something that we all need to kind of work on. You also said that, you know, it's really, really far away from you. So you made that decision to, you know, move far away. I don't know if he's working or whatever. You might have chosen to move to a different university, which was quite far, just due to the fact of your course. And that's perfect, because that's for you. Whatever's for you is whatever you should do. If you were going to university in, God knows what, Newcastle or somewhere, that's on you, because that's your education, that's your career, that's what you want to do. So it's good that, you know, let's say he lived in London and you got a place there, but you actually wanted to go to Newcastle. I'm glad that, you know, you had that independence as a woman to be able to be like, you know, I'm going to Newcastle because that's where I want to study, not London, to be close to you. So you kind of made that decision on your own, which is fantastic. He always, you know, puts photographs of you on social media and WhatsApp. Let me say to you, yeah, social media and WhatsApp means nothing. Nothing. You know, when we had our 3310s, where was your photo? Where was the photo? I don't know. It wasn't in the papers. He wasn't putting it on MySpace. He wasn't putting it on Facebook. Like, we didn't have WhatsApp then. Back in the days, everything was different. So you need to think that technology is going to change and change and change, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you're going to allow it to bother you and bother you, your relationship status about social media is going to get worse and worse and worse. Let's just be real. Like, I've experienced that. Like, social media can be a big effect on your relationship, and it kind of lets you know, if it's a make or break relationship, that if social media can make you or it breaks your relationship. So that's very important. Social media wasn't that big back then when we were like 17, 16, even at 18. 2018, people were still using Facebook. People were using Instagram, but it wasn't that big thing. It wasn't a big thing. People were still just adjusting to it. But now it's an everyday thing that a lot of people, I believe, a lot of, people that are Christians or not even religious, people wake up in the morning and go straight to Instagram rather than going to their damn Bibles. Why is it that Instagram has become such like an alarm? It's like what wakes you up, what you need to look at is your daily read. It's not your daily read, because who wakes you up in the morning? God wakes you up. It's not your alarm, it's not your Instagram, and it's not your eyes. God is the one who wakes you up early in the morning. Sorry, I just had to say that. That's very brave, girl. Okay, next one. You said he's talking to friends that are bad influence. So you need to have that trust in him. Like, you need to believe that he's going to be honest with you. You also need to be able to have that communication. If you feel that none of those three things are in your relationship, then maybe you guys need space. I'm not saying you should break up and, not get back together, but you need space. You need to allow him to realize how, allow him to realize your worth, allow him to appreciate you. You need to also appreciate him and know his worth. You know what I mean? Sometimes as women we feel that, our guys or the guys that we see, are always looking elsewhere. Guys are always going to look at women, and girls need to us women need to understand this. Not girls, women. Us women need to understand that guys have eyes and they will always look elsewhere. You need to remember that us women always get attention from guys. Guys don't get attention from women. Do you know what I mean? I need to stop saying girls, because we are actually women. Guys don't get that. When they're in the club, they don't get, women coming towards them and things like that. They don't have that, but we do. We always get that male attention. So it's important that, he has needs, and he may, just need a bit of love and more attention from his girlfriend, fiance, or whatever you are to him. You said that you're in 3rd year, so I would just say focus on yourself. Get yourself together first. It's going to be very hard, because when you love someone and you need space, it's like, oh my gosh, my heart is breaking, my heart is over. But let me tell you something, space will make or break you. Just focus on yourself, focus on getting your 1st class degree, your first in your degree. Just pray for him. Literally pray for him, because when you pray for someone, you pray for their life to change in a positive way. You change for them to get better, whether it's not with you or it's with someone else. That is so hard to say, but it's important just to continue praying for them. If you don't speak, just pray for him. Just say to God, look, dear God, I just pray that our relationship is not at its best, but I just pray that you give me the strength, give him the strength, allow him in his heart to still see that I love him, allow us not to have any hatred for each other. And that is very important, that you guys don't have hatred for each other, that you allow us to have some kind of communication, allow us to have you in the middle of our relationship, allow us to grow. I know I'm talking a lot about God in this, and you may not be religious, but this is my advice on how I would go about the situation. But focus on yourself, speak to him, communicate, and see how it goes. And let me know, email me, let me know the good news or whatever the news is. But yeah, good luck, and I hope you all liked this kind of situation. Let me know what you felt about Becky's story, as I said, Becky. And like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the next video. Write down in the comments box below. What else was I gonna say? And that's it. That's Tiwa Talks, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.